Good evening. My name is Maureen Power, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. My main objective is to hopefully remove you from your everyday stresses and to help you to develop your creativity through stamping. Stampin' Up! Right now is going to have some classes that they're going to be doing online. Some of them will be with demonstrators, and some of them will be with demonstrators and our customers. So I will give you some further information about that very soon. Also, we have some information coming very soon regarding product of the month, and I should have more information on that on the 18th of November. My newsletter has been sent out, and if you want to be added to my newsletter, please send me a private message with your name and your email address where you want the newsletter to go to, and I will add you to the list. That way you will be always up to date on anything that I'm offering to my customers. Now, today, by the way, I have a cup of hot tea. Put in the comments what you're all sipping on tonight. Tonight I'm going to use these stencils, and I'm going to show you how they work. I did one with my Craft and Sip, which I have at Tim Hortons once a month. It's the first Monday of every month. And if you're interested in going to that, there's cost of $10, and it's free with a $15 order. Otherwise it's $10, and you make 2 cards, and you just pick yourself up a cup of coffee and a donut or something at the store. Sometimes some of us will stay afterwards and have a lunch, but that's not mandatory. But if you're interested in that, you need to let me know, because there is prepping that I have to do. So you have to be pre-registered to sign up for that. And again, that would go out in my newsletter. I've got a bit of a raspy throat tonight. I hope I'm not coming down with something. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm going to be making. Let's see if I can move this again tonight. There you go. That's a little better. Okay, so this is the card I'm going to be making. And this is the same card, having used, my vellum is on that. Having used the same colors, but darker. I pressed darker. I kind of like the lighter one myself. Now tonight I'm using a few different colors, pretty much the same kind. So this is Shaded Spruce, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and the inside piece is cut at 4 and 5, 5.5. That is scored at 4 1/4, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So that's our okay. Then I have a piece of white cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and that is going to go here. Okay, it's going to be a very, very thin border. So let's just get that down. Okay, so I'm going to go in each corner. Lift. It's hard to do this, when you have the phone in front of your face. Then I have a piece, this is cut at 4 and 5 1/4, and that is from the Pine Elegance DSP. So I'm going to put that down. This is not the highlight of our thing tonight. I'm just getting this all done so that then I can get right into the main thing for tonight. Okay? Now, we have vellum back again, guys. 12 by 12 sheets as well. And so this is just a piece of vellum, the star that I cut out. My kits are all packed up. I'm going on a retreat tomorrow, crafting retreat, so they're all packed up. So then I have 4 3/4 by 3.5 in shade in mossy meadow, I believe. No, yes, I think it's a mossy meadow. And then I have 4 by 3.25. This is what we're working with. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of tape at that. This is repositional tape. So I'm going to put this here, and I want to make sure that it's down. Okay, I don't want it to move. Then you have these, and I don't know if you can see, it's got the number 1 right there, number 2, 3, and 4. So that's the order that I'm going to be using these. Now, I want my picture to kind of come off my paper. So what I'm going to do is I want to mark. I want to mark right here and here so that when I put this stencil, these other stencils down, I have something to go by. Okay, so let's set these up. I'm going, and you can stick them down if you wanted to. I'm not going to bother. So I'm going to take my first color and then tap it off. And I'm going to hold this in the position, and I'm going to hold it really straight. And I'm just going to slightly put some color down. I don't want it to be really dark, but I do want it to be noticeable. Okay, so there's the first color, and that is done in Old Olive. I'm going to bring in my next color, which is Garden Green, and I'm going to take the next stencil, line it up there, there, and there. I know you probably can't see them very well. And you can also kind of line it up with your pattern itself. Okay, so, and I forgot to advertise that I was going live tonight. I'm sorry about that. So now I want to go, and this is a much darker color, but I don't want it to be extremely dark, but I do want it to show. So you see the 2 different colors? And these stencils, by the way, all you have to do is rinse them off. Now I want to come in with Pretty Peacock. And that is a very dark color, so I'm not going to go, I'm going to take the next one, which is number 3. And you don't have to do these in the order that they are. You can change them up a bit. I'm just lining up my thing there now. Okay. So Pretty Peacock. And I just want to go very lightly with that. I don't want to go really, really dark. It's all in how much you press it. Can you see the little bit of resemblance of Pretty Peacock, but not something serious, not something really, really bad or deep. And the last color is my Cherry Cobbler. I do want that to be very deep. So I'm going to line these up again. think I moved it. Not what you want to do. Okay. So now I'm just going to lift this up, take off my repositional tape. It just rubs off, actually. I'm going to bring in my cloth. Still a bit of liquid on it. I didn't... When you put them all together, it looks like mud. I have to clean out this cloth and wet it. It's not wet enough tonight. Okay. So let's close up my ink pad. And there it is. So I'm going to now, and we have these masks in flowers, all kinds of different things. So now I'm going to put this there. And I want to pop this up. So it's a very quick video tonight. I didn't realize how quick it was going to be, actually. And so I'm going to lift these off. Oh, I should have put my sentiment there first. I'm not putting a sentiment on it tonight, only because they're all packed up. Most of them are packed up. So there's, oh, and I also have my little star from the vellum. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue right here. Oh, I'm seeing a comment there tonight. Hello, Audrey. How are you? And then I'm just going to press that down. Now, there's the first one, really dark, really light, and in between. Now, see how that's curling up? Do you see that? It's curling up because I pressed it in the middle, but that will settle down afterwards. Here's the one right here that I did earlier. And this one here. So when I get back after the weekend, I will put these stones and the sentiment on it. So that's our stencils. I'm going to turn the camera around. And like I said, you can get those stencils in any number of things. They could be snowflakes, they could be flowers, they could be fireworks, who knows. I think this might be the only stencils that we carry at this point, but we have carried other stencils in the past, and I would say we're going to carry some more in the future. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, Audrey, I'm good, but I've got a raspy throat tonight for some reason. So I hope you enjoyed that, and next week is our Creative Crafters Challenge between Sharon, Nancy, Michelle, and myself. So I'd like for you all to come back next week, and we will be doing a project again, and you all get the opportunity to vote and pick the project that you liked the best. So take care, everyone, and have a great evening. Bye.